How's it? And what do you know? We're back. So, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, just on a Monday, what on earth is going on? And to be completely frank with you, this one is not on me. This is in fact on the world, as it was a public holiday on Monday, so I couldn't do gym. You know, what can you do? The gyms are closed. So, oh well. So what do? You improvise, adapt, and overcome, which means it was just today, Tuesday. We also had my first exam of the exam season today, so best believe I finished my exam and went straight to gym to try clear the mind a bit, because you already know that exams just psh, and gym, yeah. So we'll get into that in a bit, but for now, let's have a quick breakdown. So technically it was just chest day, but I also did a little bit of biceps in there, but who doesn't want bigger biceps? It's nothing nothing too treacherous towards treacherous towards the scheduling. It was more so I've had a stressful morning, and now I would like to do a little bit of biceps, you know, just pump the stress away. So we started off with incline bench press, and interesting because obviously I finished my exam, went straight to gym, and I haven't really had the opportunity to do gym with the intent of unwinding in a while, because normally I do gym and I've had this kind of, you know, this whole split in mind the whole time, and it's me trying to push myself. And obviously I still push myself today, but it was interesting because I went into gym with the thought of I need to relax, and gym is what I do to relax. And I kind of hadn't looked at it in that sort of manner in a while. And it was quite interesting because although I was doing it to relax, which made me enjoy it more than usual, and like reignite that passion for, you know, lifting weights, but it also made me realize I can find relaxation and also, you know, keeping the workout intense. So that in mind, I kind of went into it, and like I've said it multiple times before, as I've been bulking up, and for anyone that's bulking up, you need to realize that your strength is going to increase, and you don't want to just keep on your normal working set weight. You actually do need to increase that working set weight to a higher weight, because you're just going to get stronger. And with incline bench, I fully recognize that, and I'm kind of a bit annoyed with myself, because I didn't realize how much stronger I was and how much, you know, I'd actually been just wasting my working sets away. Because my working set now, well, my working set when I was leaner was probably about 60 kgs. That's just what I'd work with, get a nice squeeze, get a good like couple reps in. But now my working set is 80 kgs. Well, that's at least what I think it is at the moment. And I should most probably actually increase it even more, because I shocked myself with, you know, being able to do 80 for so many reps. So don't let yourself slack off because you're not aware that your body gets stronger as you gain weight. Mass moves mass. So that in mind, very nice work, chest pump though from the incline, especially since I went heavier. But heavier in terms of just working set, not heavier in terms of I like went ridiculously heavy. Like I saw my working set, I still get the same amount of reps. And at least that's what works for me, is reps, a higher quantity of reps, deep stretch, and just really contracting and isolating the pectoral muscle. Big words. So we went into, after that we did, I do believe, dumbbell incline flies. I love those. I love them. Again, I'm stronger, so I went heavier. I started off with the 12.5 kgs, then I went to the 15s, and then I was like, you know, I can probably still do more. And yeah, what do you know? I could do the 17.5 kg dumbbells for a working set quantity. So again, I should really just be doing 15 one set, 2 sets of the 17.5s. I need to cut the 12.5s out completely, because as I said previously, I'm getting stronger and I'm becoming aware, and I don't want to be a hopeless man. Do you know what a hopeless man is? A hopeless man is a man who does not learn. So learn. So, what did we do next? We did cable, standing press, and the lower chest cable squeezers. I have no idea what they're called. Again, heavier weight. Do you know why? Muscles bigger. I weigh heavier. I also went into this session quite like I only had breakfast. I had, like, it was a weird shift because I had breakfast, exam, and then I had gym. So it was like quite a big period between my meal and me going to gym, where normally I have breakfast, go straight to gym, and then whatever, go into college. So that in mind, I'm probably weighing just about over my morning weight by probably just a tiny bit, but we're still weighing like 91.7, I think it was. So it's kind of morning weight-ish. But also, weirdly, energy-wise, I actually felt pretty decent, because as I've said in previous videos, I've been experimenting with times and quantities of food before gym, and obviously I've done no food, which was good for the pump and the leanness. However, now looking back at it, I'm not entirely sure that I had the energy and the drive that I do when I have a lot of food in me. So then I did a really big carbed up meal, and then went straight to gym. Really bloated. It was kind of difficult, but I had so much energy and I felt like a mass monster the whole time, and I was really, really, really pumped, which was good. And now this, which I guess is kind of like an in-between. It's like normal meal, but then just a prolonged wait before I actually go and do my gym. And energy good, surprisingly. I'm not bloated. The pump was really good, in fairness, as well. But I think there's more factors actually in this sort of experiment thing that I'm doing, and I kind of need to narrow it down a bit. And anyone who's trying to, you know, improve their body as quickly as possible, you do need to realize that it is trial and error. Things work specifically for you. That's not being said like some things won't work for you, some won't. But in general, your body works its own way. So you should probably, you know, do a little bit of research, figure it out yourself. And you'll most likely see progress in no time. Very, very snazzy, isn't that, eh? Well, anyway, also the videos are most likely going to be a little bit, they'll still be daily, but they'll probably be a little bit jotted around, unfortunately, because, you know, I need to study, and exam season, so it's difficult to do the 2 workouts, and still have time for studying and my other commitments, so oh well. But you know, always on the grind, don't make excuses, find ways to get around it. At least that's what I'm trying to do. I'll let you know if I figure it out. Alright, well, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I, in fact, am not a doctor, not a genius, not a scientist. I'm, in fact, just some fella. So, yeah, hopefully you can implement a smidgen into your life, and at the very least, it was a little bit of food for thought. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.